Hey guys, another head-to-head for you today. I have the Samsung Galaxy S5. You could say just now is Samsung's flagship until the Note 4 comes out next week, in the UK at least. And then the Sony Xperia Z3, Sony's flagship, the follow-up from the Z2. I shall start off with the much disliked. I'm going to do a reboot rather than a boot. So it's going to shut all the way down, all the way back up, and it's the first to get into the app drawer. So it looks like, I think the S5 is on its way back first. And I know people say, what's the point, who really cares? Yeah, I understand, it's just a bit about seeing kind of, in some ways, efficiencies of the ROM, of the build, power of the device itself. Oh, Sony's back, oh. Yep, the S5, certainly, yeah, not far behind. So yeah, I understand that it's not the most useful test, but there you go, I've given it to you anyway. Yes, the back cover's fine, thank you. While we're there, we're going to go straight into the Angry Birds opening test, which likewise, not massively useful. Whoa, the Z3 a long way ahead. The white on the Z3 looked better as well, I would say, yeah. So the Z3, quite a long way ahead there. We're going to try once more. Well, we do best of 3 usually. Whoops, I'm not sure what a ham's edge. Didn't mean to open that. Because they both may have been still setting things up after the reboot. Yeah, I can see the S5. To be fair, the S5 has more, I think, has more installed on it than the Z3, so I'll give it a minute and then we'll try again. Okay, let's give them a bit of time. Let's have another crack. Still the Z3. Still the Z3. Yep, well done. Z3 wins that. Quite clearly, I would say, actually. Not even close. We won't bother with the third run. We will, however, move on to Geekbench. So you see there, the Z3 running 4.4.4, the same processor at the same speed, more RAM on the Z3. As usual, I won't make you watch the whole thing, but let's see, normally you can get an early indication by which phone gets further through. Oh, well, the S5 just marginally ahead. Anyway, I'll bring you back for the result. And the S5 just finished, closely followed by the Z3. Interesting, so the single core, I don't know that I've seen that before. The single core beat, the Z3 was better, but then multi-core, the S5 was better. Which is interesting. Z3 sliding about, so I'll try and operate it. Back outside for the GPS test. Oops, nothing on that one. Oh. Manage a GPS state. I'm going to reset and come back out of the app. Back in, so they both came from a locked position. Both had a GPS reset. Both going back in. The S5 is locked. The Z3 is locked. So S5 a winner, but not by a huge amount. Back inside, we're going to test the speakers now, starting with S5. I think the Z3's got a better sound. Volume, neither are great. I've done my sound tests with them. Neither are very loud, on my sound meter at least. The S5 possibly has the edge on volume, but the Z3 does sound better. We're just going to try
most of the season because obviously we've got a nice little buffer on the championship points gap. But most of the season because obviously we've got a nice little buffer on the championship points gap. But I'm really keen to get it. I'm really keen to get it done this weekend and try and seal it so we can go into Abu Dhabi and have a bit more of a
For me, the Z3 is a lot louder. I don't know how well that sounds on the video, but clearly I would, well, not clearly, but I would give the Z3 with its stereo front-facing speakers, I would give the Z3 the edge there. On to the Chrome browser test. I'm going to clear cookies in both of them. Neither taking too long to clear because they've not been used a great deal. Then let's go to the BBC website first. Let's go straight to mobile. The S5 looked to be relatively clear winner there. We're going to try NFL next. Again, we'll go to the... Oh, that's got to be a dead heat, you would think. They've finished, but they've not both finished loading, to be fair. Are they ever going to finish? They're both on the same Wi-Fi, I would point out. I'm getting bored waiting now. I think that's about... Oh, I'm looking across, I couldn't see where, I think that's a tie. And to finish off, we're going to go to Engadget. Ooh, still both done. Okay, well, that was tough. The first one went to the S5, the next two, well, the second one definitely very close. Well, they were both very close. I'll let you decide on that one. Too close to call. Definitely the first one was the S5 though, so there we go. I think all in all, the Z3 performed very well. Granted, the S5, you could argue it's a bit old now, and the Z3 obviously is very new. The S5 and the Z2 are probably closer to a release date than the Z. So Sony have had more time to prepare. Yeah, well, not to prepare, to progress their device. But all around, I thought that's a good performance by the Z3. Let me know your comments down below. My name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.